I think we're at the stage now where men are becoming overwhelmed by women's rage. And most men think that our rage is disproportionate to what's happening. They're like, sure, men can be a problem. A lot of men do bad things. Epstein, blah, 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 blah. But like this amount of vitriol, we don't deserve that. When the reality is that the rage being shared by women right now is one of the greatest understatements of all time. Like a significant percentage of women right now are still sleepwalking through patriarchy. They are bottling their rage and turning it against themselves and their internalized misogyny instead of letting it out. And the moment that all of those women wake up and it starts coming out, you guys are not ready. Like, those women are still largely acting like buffers between men and the person that those men pretend to be. Because it's not just all the men in the Epstein files, and it's not just all the men that visited the rape academy. It's this. A recent study found that 95% of surveyed young men admitted to using calculated tactics to obtain sex from women who they knew did not want to engage in sexual activity. Almost 2,700 young men answered this anonymous survey, and 95.1% of them basically had sex with women who did not consent to it or did not fully consent to it. The average number of tactics used by each one of these men was 6 different tactics. I see a lot of feminist, well-meaning men on here trying to explain why not all men is problematic to other men. And the example that they always give is, yeah, even though she knows that it's not all men, she has to assume it's all of them because she doesn't know in advance which one of these men are dangerous. But like, even though that's true, that's not even the thing. The thing is that it virtually is all men. When I was younger, I used to get so frustrated every time I tried to share with a man the way that some other man had treated me, whether it was sexual harassment, coercion, pressure, attempted rape, all of those things. Whenever I tried to tell them a story, there was always this urge to play devil's advocate. I question my story a little bit. They needed so badly to be able to believe in this man, this stranger who they had never met, over this woman who they had a relationship with and who they knew to be honest. Now I know. It's because they were defending themselves. It's because they had done the things that I was telling them about, and that they knew that somewhere out there, that woman that they did it to was also sharing their story. And they were hoping that somebody was fighting on their behalf. We need to be really fucking for real that most men were conditioned to not see women as people, and therefore to not see the harm that they do to women as mattering. Until men deconstruct that, which very few of them are doing, they are not safe to be around. I lack the capacity to ever again give a man the benefit of the doubt.